Once upon a time, there was a wealthy landlord's son and a poor farmer's son who were best friends in school. They went to school together and returned home together every day, never parting ways. Their bond was so strong that they were inseparable. However, life has its ways of changing paths. After completing their education, they had to choose their respective roads. The landlord's son inherited his family's wealth and became a prosperous landowner, while the farmer's son remained a humble farmer. The farmer eventually married and told his wife about his childhood friend, who was now a wealthy landowner. He expressed his deep desire to invite his friend over to their humble home and treat him to a meal, despite their modest means. His wife responded with concern. "How can people like us who are so poor afford to host someone as rich as a landlord? Whatever we have to offer will pale in comparison to what he's used to." "I know," the farmer replied, "but my heart won't rest until I show him my love and gratitude. I must invite him, even if I have to borrow money to make it happen." Determined, the farmer tried borrowing money to prepare a meal for his friend. Unfortunately, no one was willing to lend money to someone as poor as he was. Despite his efforts, he couldn't gather the necessary funds. Heartbroken and burdened by disappointment, the farmer succumbed to despair and passed away. Not long after, his wife, overwhelmed by grief, also passed away. When the landlord heard about the tragic loss of his childhood friend and his wife, he was deeply shaken. He realized the immense struggles faced by the poor and reflected on the hardships of those who lacked food, clothing, and opportunities. Moved by compassion, he prayed earnestly to God, asking for a way to help the poor and share his wealth with those in need. God answered his prayers by granting him a miraculous gift, a tree with bright green, lush leaves that symbolized generosity. This tree became known as the betel tree. In India, it became a tradition for hosts to offer a betel leaf to guests as a token of hospitality and goodwill, bringing joy to both the giver and the receiver. Thus, the spirit of generosity and kindness lived on, teaching the value of sharing and the beauty of selfless love.